She forgot how. Hello, hello, it is Lily on the go. Welcome back to another video. I know you've been patiently waiting to hear the next cruise that I was on. Now it is a weekend cruise with my mom and my aunt. My aunt, it was her birthday, and I always love to do special things for special people that I care about. So I treated my mom and my aunt to this weekend cruise from Friday to Monday. We each actually came from different places. My aunt came from New Jersey, my mother came from Georgia, and they all came down to Fort Lauderdale to stay with me for one night before we departed to the cruise port. This is a Radiance of the Seas. You may not know a lot about cruises, but Radiance is one of the oldest ships, one of the many old ships that they have. So, of course, the cost was going to be friendly. However, this is my aunt's first cruise. I did not want to throw her on a big boat and have her like just going crazy because she does not like the idea of being over the water. My mom, she's a pro, she knows the deal. So let's go ahead and see what the rooms are looking like. We had a room on the 9th floor. As a travel advisor, I was able to book this. It's a double bed. However, of course, they have the bed on the top that gets pulled down. Let me tell you something. My mom one night just thought she was just so, I don't know what she was thinking. She climbed up there it took her a good couple minutes to get up there, but then she couldn't get back down. So yeah, it's quite interesting. But this is the room. You see there's not much difference from all the others. It's just that this one looks a little dated. The curtains, of course, for the bathroom, we know how we feel about those. And then nothing spectacular, just a basic bathroom. So this cruise is, of course, a no-frail kind of cruise ship. It is an older boat, and as much as they tried to do some refurbishing, it's starting to wear down again. However, I expected not that much. However, it was not up to my expectation for Royal Caribbean. So I understand it's a very budget-friendly, so I will take it. I think it is a small, tight fitting for 3 people. So if you have a child, that might be a little bit easier. But for 3 grown adults, I probably would not do that again. But I wanted her to experience an ocean balcony because the idea of being inside may not have worked that well for her. So here we are now out of the room and now going to explore. Now you may hear some Haitian music. Can you believe it? This was the first time. I don't know, maybe they were just excited my aunt was on the boat, but they were playing some Haitian music. And if you know why, it was because that Haiti was making it to the World Cup. So they played some Haitian music, and I was just like, wow, this is a first, and I'm glad they did. So those who were Haitian on the boat definitely was on the floor dancing after, of course, your normal party music that they usually play when the sail away songs are on. Look at these two. They're not here for it. Do you hear the ocean waves? Isn't that just the beautifulest thing to go to sleep at night to hear this and to wake up in the morning and hear this again? Let me stay quiet and let you enjoy it. If I'm on a cruise, I'm going to utilize every moment. Yes, first thing in the morning, we're going on a quick walk around the boat, and then we will have breakfast. I gotta enjoy this sunrise. It's beautiful. Now, here we are just taking a quick tour around what we saw that morning. We had a wonderful dinner. It was the first morning in, and we had nothing planned. We were just going to enjoy the view. Here is just a simple view of the interior of the boat, the atrium. This is, of course, the spot where everybody comes for the parties and a lot of other events that happen when it is raining outside. It has a lot of bars, a lot of sitting space, and just a place to just watch people and enjoy the music. This boat is going straight to Freeport, Bahamas and to Nassau. It is only technically 2 nights, so we really do not have much time. And I'm glad that we were able to make a stop. This is my aunt's first time being in Freeport and Nassau, even though she has been through Bimini through the ferry. The island, of course, not much to see, not much to do. And plus, I just wanted the ladies to just get together because they haven't seen each other in a while and just do nothing, just to have some time for themselves. So no excursion plan, just enjoying the scenery. And of course, we found our people. Our Haitian man here is cutting up our coconut to get some water and hopefully to have some meat inside. My aunt was kind of disappointed because I just ordered a coconut. I didn't know about all this meat that needs to be in it, but they still enjoyed this refreshing drink because it was surely hot outside. Now with this cruise, I failed by not having a lot of videos and pictures of the food and the shows. For some reason, I was not enjoying none of the shows. Probably I was tapped out of all the different cruises I've done so far. But I really just went just to be there. My aunt was watching it, but she really didn't seem that interested. So we just went the one time and we did not go the second time. And we had dinner at the main dining just so that we can get properly served. But they surely enjoyed the buffet more. And it may be just because of a convenience. Now, I just hope that the buffet area could just look a little bit more done up. I feel that it was old, and I've been on Jewels of the Sea, which is another old cruise, a cruise ship. However, I feel like this one was a lot older, and the low ceilings and just overall not the best. However, I wanted her to experience it once, and next time we will surely be upgrading. When I was on the Wonders of the Sea, they told me that the smaller ships gives you the spa amenities for free. So I was really looking forward to bringing my aunt and mom to the steam room, the sauna, the hot tub, just to get some relaxing moment, right? However, when I got there, they were telling me I had to pay. And I said, you know what? Not worth it. So I just allowed them to go to the hot tub that was in the Serenity area. But I'm very surprised that it was not included on this boat. So this is what we did for the rest of the afternoon. We sat in this beautiful space and it was covered, which was very helpful to keep all the heat out. And we just enjoyed the moment. And you know, Nassau is a very busy port. So we were one of the first ones to arrive, and now other boats are coming in. And it's strange that all different types of boats come to Nassau. Regent, which is considered a luxury boat, is there. I've often seen Disney and other brands, international brands also here at this Nassau port. So Nassau is definitely bringing in the money. So when we got to Nassau, we wanted to at least enjoy the beach. We did not get a chance to go to the beach while we were in Freeport, so the ladies wanted to see the beach and touch sand. So we went outside, and of course, you had all the different people selling you a tour to go here, to go there, to take you to the various beaches. And after some negotiation, because I have 2 Haitian women with me, they were able to negotiate a fairly good price to take us to the beach. But here's the funny thing. They were hungry and we did not come with cash. So we had to walk to the local hotel and use their ATM in order to buy things at the beach. And we had a chair and the ladies just had a good old time just gallivanting in the water. So I was glad that they were happy and we came back on the boat. and just enjoyed relaxing, because when we came back, they were tired and they just wanted to just enjoy the sound of the ocean without having to do too much. So I left them in the room and I just continued touring out various places of the boat so you could see what I saw. Usually, I am all about doing as much as possible on the cruise. However, I felt like the Radiance of the Sea itinerary was very lacking of a lot. The food, I can understand. It's one of the lower budget friendly boats, and I know the food's not going to be that extraordinary. However, maybe a little bit more entertainment. I felt that the cruise director was nowhere to be found, and there was not a lot on the itinerary. So I guess because we did not have a sea day, they figured we will be out on the ocean or out on the port. However, that was not the case. I don't know if the cruise was actually full, but there wasn't a lot going on. But you know what? It is okay. I was glad that the ladies just are here to enjoy a balcony room. Now tell me, the first time you went on a cruise, did you get a balcony? Because it took me multiple cruise ships to finally budget myself to pay the extra price to get a balcony room. So I was very happy that I got the rate as close to the price of an indoor, and it was 3 of us and we needed to make sure we had space to maneuver. One thing I did find on this boat is a cinema, which was very helpful because it was an opportunity to go see a movie while on the boat. However, nothing amazing was playing, so I never went. The show, I went to 2 shows. Like I said, not the best. I've seen better from Royal Caribbean, but you know what? You can't have it the best all the time. So 2 things you can expect is, one is the late night party that they try to have everybody come to at night, usually in the atrium to get everybody excited, similar to the sail away, but it's indoors. And then the last night, they also had the scavenger hunt with the adults. And of course, it's when everybody does crazy things. And my aunt enjoyed it. It was something she never knew of, so she enjoyed it. I will always have fun on a cruise, regardless of the condition of the boat and the people or anything else. I will enjoy myself because the idea of being on the ocean and having all-inclusive, everything paid for in one price is always going to be a win. I wanted to take my aunt and get her to a chance to see the boat, get a chance to see how it feels and not be so scared of cruising. And I accomplished that. Now, for you, if you never cruised before and you want to try something very inexpensive, low key, going to local places, then this might work out. But the more you advance in your cruise experience, you would definitely want to go better and bigger. So for me, I was definitely fine with this, and my aunt had a good time, and it was her first experience, so she did not really know what to expect. Now, she got a chance to get on her first cruise and have a balcony room. You can't get any better than that. Now, the only sad, very disappointing thing about my experience here is that they damaged my luggage. I was not happy that my carry-on was dented to a point that I could not get it popped out. So here I am with this carry-on damaged, and now I have to live with it. But it's okay. You know what? I was able to report it and they gave me a credit for it, and I will buy another one. Anyways, I enjoyed my time. I hope you enjoyed this cruise. I actually have another cruise the following weekend, so be sure to stay tuned.